Hey guys, I'm here to have a conversation with somebody who has a part in the great debate community named Seth McMullan. I pray that God uses this, and it's going to be good. I'm going to go to YouTube and send a brother. I will have partially how much an eye on the chat section to answer any questions or to see the activity. Wow, that's really the name. Oh.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Or let me send a link to somebody, and then we'll get started.
Sure.
So I actually want to do a part 2 to this because there's historical stuff I want to go into, and somebody who's good at reading quotes. I'm gonna have join us for a part 2, and I want to discuss the historicity of atheism, and actually something that I knew. I had an awareness that it was. I said it was. Without looking it up, I knew. I had awareness that, yeah, atheism has a historical roots to non-theistic paganism. And even evolution goes back to paganism as well. It kind of, if you ever do research and you see all these things, Protestantism, Islam, all these things, atheism, evolution, all these things, they all go back to paganism. But I don't.
Did you just say Protestantism goes back to paganism?
No. Protestantism comes from the Catholic Church, which comes from paganism, and they called in Babylon. They have teaching. The priesthood was a practice by Babylon. And Babylon actually existed. It was actually practiced by Babylon. The Catholic Church is just a pagan counterfeit. Protestantism is also an arm of the Catholic Church.
I'm not a Protestant. You're not a Catholic.
No, I'm not. I'm not a Protestant. I'm just saying I'm not Protestant or Catholic. I'm just saying that Protestantism is. I'm not saying Protestants are not Christians. I'm saying that the mechanism in which mechanism of Protestantism is not Christianity.
What do you think Protestantism is?
Well, you can do your research in history and see how it happened.
Well, I have an understanding of what Protestantism is, and the way you're talking makes me feel like you have a different interpretation of what Protestantism is.
No, what happened?
Hold on, let me just finish. Hold on, Braden, just give me 1 second, okay? Like, if it's my understanding of Protestantism, right, is it's a tradition of Christianity that goes back to the Protestant Reformation when Martin Luther, nailed his theses to the door of some, I forget which cathedral, and most sects of Christians who are Catholics in this country stem from that tradition, right? Baptists and Presbyterians and Pentecostals and all the churches on just about every corner that's not a Catholic church directly stems from that tradition. So I find it very weird that you're going railing against Protestants and Catholics, because it's extremely unlikely that if you're a Christian in this country that you're neither a Protestant or a Catholic, unless you're like a Coptic or a Gnostic.
Well, I could maybe show you in the past. This is People that supposedly came out of Christianity know this because they did research, and they found Protestantism go back to paganism. So this is not new. This is something that actually causes deconversions because this is found out. There's actually videos you can watch, at least one video, of deconversions because of this historical truth that what happened. See, what you need to understand is that Martin Luther was actually a Catholic priest. He didn't want to reform. He didn't want to change the Catholic Church. He wanted to change certain things, but he still held the Catholic tradition. He was another branch of Catholicism. Like I said, hold on. Like I said, Eastern Orthodoxy or Greek Orthodoxy, they all stem from Catholicism. You just have to do some more research in church history. This is found out, and this causes deconversion because you mistake
So
Protestantism.
where does your Christian tradition stem from?
It stems from, like I would say, the Bible. The
Which version?
the Bible.
Which version?
I mean, no, it's not really a version. It's like true Christianity. I cast out
Great,
demons.
great. So you have a Bible in front of you, right?
No, I can show you my doctrines and what I practice. If it's
Okay, but no. Do you have a Bible on you? Do you have a Bible in the room? Which Bible do you read?
I
There
use
isn't.
the KJ, I use the
Right,
KJV.
right. You understand that that's a Protestant Bible, right? That Bible and its translation directly stems from the Protestant project.
Well, actually, there's actually a conspiracy behind the King James and how it was directed towards kingship. And it was actually Greek words that don't belong in the King James Bible.
I'm not concerned with any of those conspiracies. What I'm concerned with is that
No,
there's a
actually,
tradition. Hold on, Brett. I mean, what I'm concerned with is there's a tradition of Christian churches and priests and writings and theology, right? That goes back. There's lots of different branches on this tree, right? Catholicism is like the trunk. It's honestly one of the strongest branches that dates early back to the earliest church. It starts with Peter, and it branches out, and you have the Protestant Reformation, you have the Copts and the Gnostics, and then the Protestants really branched out to Baptists and Anabaptists and Lutherans um, and that branch, right? The trunk of that branch, right? The base of that branch is the Lutherans, is Martin Luther and the KJV, the King James Bible. That is one of the fundamental pillars of Protestantism. That's what the Protestants that was like the first thing the Protestants did. Is look, we need an English Bible, right? So they had the Vulgate, right? The Vulgate wasn't very popular, and they translated that into KJV, which is the first mass-produced Bible, and in the homes and in the hands of just about every Protestant in the world, or at least every Protestant church in the world. And that tradition continues to many Protestant traditions, but not all to this day. A lot of them really think that the KJV is the definitive version, and other people think that there's better versions, such as the NIV, and they're honestly probably correct. But regardless of any of that, and regardless of any conspiracy theories of why the KJV was written, or things that they hid within it to get people to like side with kingship, right? That Bible was a direct result of the Protestant project started by Martin Luther, and it is a continuation of that tradition today. And I find it very weird that you're trying to shirk Protestantism when, I mean, I don't know, maybe you're like a Jehovah's Witness or a Copt or a Gnostic or something that doesn't actually stem from either Protestants or Catholics, but I highly doubt it. I mean, if you looked at your church and asked your preacher and looked at where he got his preacher was and the tradition of his particular church, I think you'd find out that it goes follow that line all the way back to Martin Luther and Protestantism. It's part of the Protestant project. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Are you there, Braid?
Turns out I have to go ahead and do this later. Maybe we can do this next week on Wednesday.
Next week on Wednesday, I'll be working. Either on Tuesday or the Wednesday after that, I might be.
Okay. So I'll see you then.
I'll talk to you later, Brad.
So guys, if you're watching this and you watching this because you saw his name on my channel, how we're gonna have a conversation, basically debate on atheism. Subscribe to the channel, and then you will see this like whenever I'm able to get this up again. So be blessed, guys. I love you guys in the name of Jesus Christ. Bye. And if you're an atheist, I'd like to give you an opportunity that you're also welcome as well to have sometime with me a discussion on atheism. I would do open discussions and you can join. So guys, be blessed. I love you guys in the name of Jesus Christ. Bye.